Hey guys, welcome to BowHunterPlanet.com, and on today's show we're talking 2023 Obsession bows. But before we do that, if you love archery and love this type of content, please click that subscription button below and click the bell so you don't miss any other of our great videos. Now, let's get into it. Here we are guys, the Nitro Ghost and the Kaoz new for 2023 from Obsession. Super stoked to get these bows back into our studio to play with. They have a great look to them, great feel overall. We're gonna test out the speeds today, go over the specs with you, and kind of demo the bows just so you can see what they're like, so you can decide if you want to go to the store and buy one. We threw on our Trophy Ridge Whisker biscuits for this show, so thank you Trophy Ridge for helping support that and putting those on the bows for us to shoot. All right, so without further ado, let's jump into the specs real quick for both these bows, and then we'll get shooting them. Okay, starting with the Nitro Ghost 2023, we have an IBO of up to 353 feet per second. They say it depends on the cam option you choose. Axle is 31 inches, brace height is 6 inches, draw weights are 50 to 70 pounds. Draw lengths can range from 25.5 to 29 inches. The bow weight is 4.4 pounds, let off 80%, and MSRP is $987. Now this bow has a ton of color options. I'm just gonna go ahead and list them for you guys right on the screen here so you could check out all the different color options. There is a ton, and Obsession does an excellent job really trying to make that work for you guys. The Nitro does feature a binary cam system, a dual binary cam system that has adjustable mods, which is one of the first companies to do that. Now this bow has, Obsession has the 2-track binary cam system that also has adjustable mod, right?
Yes, rotating mods, and we're the only one in the industry that has that right now on the 2-track cam system. The rest of the 2-tracks out there are modular only.
Got it.
Or either where you got to change the whole cam. This is the first one of its kind in the industry.
The Kaoz HD features an MSRP of $697, so it's a very affordable bow depending on what you're looking for. It has an IBO of up to 348 feet per second. Axle is 33 1/8. Brace height 6.5 inches. Draw weights are 50 to 70 pounds. Draw lengths range from 24.5 to 30 inches. Bow weight is 3.8 pounds, which is super light. Again, MSRP $697, very low cost option for you from Obsession, so they do hit that mark and give you guys something that's affordable in that mid price point range if you need it. Again, they have a ton of color options. I'm gonna go ahead and just list them on the screen for you guys to check out. All right guys, just showing you the Nitro Ghost first. This is a stunning looking bow. As you can see from the design, as you just saw, this thing has a sweet look to it. Obsession's always been known for doing this really cool, thicker looking front end, and then comes to a very narrow. As you can see, it gets super wide. So that's one of the cool things about their bows that I really like, is the ability to have that flash. Like, people see it and they're like, man, I want to try that, you know? And I think it's really important. You know, we had a video that just aired that Corey talked about one of the reasons he buys a bow is the look. He likes to have a bow that looks cool, and this bow does fit that mark. As you can see, the cutouts are very well done here, as it has 2 different size riser. Right into your riser has a separate little grid on the front that's actually thinner than the back grid, which is pretty cool. You can see they put the Picatinny system on the front if you want to attach your sight that has that type of sight now. That'll give you a nice centered sight. That's the concept of that. They also feature the normal 2 holes for your sight as well if you don't have that and you want to use the normal one. They also did the 2 holes in the back for the rest if you want to use the Hamskea rest that will attach on the backside. That's an option for some people. They have a beautiful wood inlay grip that feels really nice. It looks great. It's actually ergonomic because it has 2 steps to it. It's thinner here and it gets thicker as it goes down. The overall feel of the bow is very nice. I think it has a great feel to it. It also feels well balanced without any stabilization added to it. Has a nice cable glide system here, a really top-notch one that Obsession put in. It's got your string stop. It's got some suppression in the limbs to help get rid of any extra shock. Stainless steel threaded back bar attachment. It has a stainless steel front attachment. Again, these are very good things. They don't rust because they're stainless steel, so it's a little bit nicer quality. They have a really cool Obsession logo that's back here on this bar. I thought that was kind of cool and unique. All right, let's go shoot this bow. Let's get some shots in. Let's test the speed and see how it performs. All right, Nitro Ghost, 2970, first arrow 350 grains. 326, 450 grains. 282, 550 grains. 259, 650 grains. 239. I really like that grip. I think the more you get used to it, the more you like it. I mean, there's a lot of metal on it, and I'm not a huge metal grip person, but that little wood in there, and the way your hand just really fits really well into this grip mold, it just feels like it slides right in there. Yeah, and this bow locks in so nicely. All right, the Kaoz, a little simpler of a bow, but $697 MSRP, weighing only 3.8 pounds, and it's a longer axle than the Nitro, which is pretty cool. So if you want a more simplified bow, this could be the one. I would tell you they still add some pretty cool tech to it. They still have the sweet cam on the top. They also have the Picatinny on the front if you want to still do the attachment. This one does not have the holes in the back for the ham ski, but like the Nitro, but if that's an option, you would go with that one. It still has a cool logo on the back. Has a little bit lower cost cable rod system, glide system. It's not as nice as the one we saw on the other one, but I'm sure it works great. Overall, still got suppression built into it. Again, a little bit more simple, you know, design. But if you love the way an Obsession shoots, you don't want to spend the top dollar at just under $1,000, this is a great option for you for under $700 as well. All right, guys, Kaoz 2970, first arrow, 350 grains. 326, 450 grains, 284, 550 grains, 260, 650 grains, 240. All right, guys, there you have it. Obsession, the Nitro Ghost, and the Kaoz. Both great shooting bows, and I'm telling you right now, they're definitely different. There's obviously a price difference between them, but for what you're getting out of this Kaoz at this price, just under 700 bucks, is a very shootable bow. I have to admit, I really like the way this bow shot, mainly because it didn't move at all. I think it's because the axle being a little larger. It shot amazing at what this bow is. I could see people winning tournaments with this bow, no problem. If you're a person who wants to hunt with this bow but do 3D and maybe even target, I do think it's an option, honestly. It was that steady, and I was shooting great shots with this bow. Right off the bat, I was shooting awesome shots with this bow. So, I mean, for me, the Kaoz shot absolutely incredible. The Nitro Ghost is a great shooter as well, but it's a different type of bow. I could tell it's more of a hunting bow. I wouldn't probably shoot a tournament with this bow, but I do think this Kaoz has what it takes for that type of bow. Dead steady, doesn't move, rock solid, awesome. As far as Nitro Ghost goes though, it has the look of a Ferrari. Can't go wrong there. It's got a lot of power when it hits, and I do love the way this thing shoots. Definitely a little bit more aggressive than the Kaoz, but again, a lot of power. Now, there's a lot to say with this cam system because I have to say that it feels really good. It comes back into that back wall nice and smooth, and it locks very nicely. So I thought it was very good. As far as hand shock, I didn't notice a ton. I noticed a little bit, of course, but not a ton. So I think any sort of extra suppression, a stabilizer, or anything like that would help fix anything you would ever feel on this bow. Of course, we will do the vibration testing on these bows as we go. We'll see what those numbers show compared to their other competitors. But other than that, guys, these are great. Check out ObsessionBowsRefueled.com. Go online, check it out. I'll link it below. And get your local dealer and try these bows. You're not going to be disappointed. I'm Dave Thomas. Thanks for watching BowHunterPlanet.com. We'll see you next time.